shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot! Shot!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Chad Muma there to bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Shot!
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go.
180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
180! Get on! 180! Sit up!
Now, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Baltimore.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, first and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His second rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now, faking the give. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his first touchdown of the new year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Alpha, cut!
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
It's out!
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Alpha.
They'll go Go again here with Henry. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Real quick, ready? Sit hot, hot. Sit hot. There. Right hot. Sit hot.
Throwing Jackson. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll motion a tight end right. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
third, they need 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Travel like a Bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Placing shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. Singers reps take me everywhere I go.
Hey, Alpha.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll bring this up to the 22. James Pierce in on the tackle.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson now. He'll look underneath for Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play. He was looking for to get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third down, they need 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. Oh, stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. A design run here with Jackson. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Loop now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throw here to begin the drive. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Back to throw. To the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
First down.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Forced to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Robinson. Touchdown! Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons have cut the deficit to 5.
Ravens 19, Falcons 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 10. With the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Ravens first down.
That's good.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here now, 3rd and 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5.
Go. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up. Hey.
Back to throw, Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Shot.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He takes off, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He'll run again.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Jackson looking to throw, exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A give right up the middle to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 67 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This one caught at the 4. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Out, it's an
To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's second down. Now Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Now Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, he'll look for Flowers downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Ozzy, already. You know what? Hey.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Baltimore Ravens.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He'll step up and run. Now they use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Where they get that, this revolution been televised. I fell through with the nicknames. Say, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They blacked out, if they act out. Yeah, I did that.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there from the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Henry tries to pull his way in, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
He'll look to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has got it, and that's going to do it. A winner here in overtime. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They had some...